Welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Jake Varco, and I'm here today at the Heritage Classic here in Hamilton, Ontario for a matchup between the Buffalo Sabres and the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is the third time these two teams will face off this season. They've split the season series thus far 1-1. The last meeting was on March 2nd, another game that I was at, and that was a brutal performance by the Toronto Maple Leafs, dominated by the Buffalo Sabres all game long. 5-1 final score. This photo that I took at that game is pretty indicative of how the night went for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are coming into this game winners of 5 of their last 7, but winning has not been this team's issue. Goaltending has been a major issue for this team, as they've allowed 3 or more goals in 10 of their last 11 games. Usually you're not going to win many games like that, but the Maple Leafs have managed to do so. We'll see if that trend continues here today. Watching the Toronto Maple Leafs is always very entertaining. These high-scoring games are very entertaining games to watch, but it's not sustainable to win high-scoring games like this on a nightly basis. You cannot just outscore your opponents all the time. You need to play defense, you need to have solid goaltending as well, and the Maple Leafs have not had solid goaltending. Jack Campbell's going to miss at least 2 weeks with a rib injury, and Peter Mrazek will get the nod tonight after struggling mightily in an outing against the Arizona Coyotes Thursday when he allowed 4 goals on 12 shots. On the other side, Craig Anderson is expected to get the nod in between the pipes for the Buffalo Sabres, who are coming into this game after a 3-1 victory against the Vegas Golden Knights, who are led by the Buffalo Sabres' former captain, Jack Eichel. The next installment of the Battle of the QEW takes place here at Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton, Ontario. And just check this out. What an atmosphere. Beautiful hockey weather. It's going to be a great matchup. It's always fun to watch these two teams play. It's going to be even more fun on this stage.
And now, from 1 hour north, here are the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And that's a wrap for the first period here in Hamilton, Ontario. Alessia Cara is about to do a intermission show, a little concert, so that's exciting. And the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first period of play outshot by the Buffalo Sabres by a score of 13-9. The Maple Leafs have 4 seconds of carryover time on a power play to take into the second period. Going to be some great action the rest of the way. Tied 0-0 after the first. Andre Kasha opens the scoring, cleaning up a rebound in front of the Buffalo Sabres net. 1-0 Leafs. Peyton Krebs scores in back-to-back games, opens the scoring for the Buffalo Sabres, ties it up just under a minute after Andre Kasha opened the scoring in this one. 1-1 tie. Austin Matthews scores his 45th goal of the season, and the Toronto Maple Leafs retake the lead, striking right back. And Vinny Hinostroza ties the game with 9:06 remaining in the second period. Odd goal goes in off of TJ Brody. Nothing Peter Mrazek can do about that one. See how this period plays out. 4 goals scored in the second period. After the second period, the score is 2-2. Andre Kasha opened the scoring, and really, anytime the Toronto Maple Leafs jumped out to a lead, the Buffalo Sabres responded very quickly. These teams have been going back and forth all game long. Going to be an exciting third period, and we're about to have a ceremony for the 2022 Women's Olympic gold medalist, Team Canada.
Number 29, team captain, Marie-Philippe Poulin. And number 20 on the sweater, number 1 in your hearts, forward from Hamilton, Ontario, Sarah Starks.
Vinny Hinostroza's second goal of the game makes it 3-2 Buffalo with just over 14 minutes to go in the third period. Peter Mrazek, that's a stop he has to make. Odd angle. He's got to cover that short side there. Peyton Krebs scores the second goal of the game. They reviewed it, but there really wasn't much to review. Peter Mrazek pushed the net off. That's a good goal. And the Sabres lead 4-2. That is a wrap here from Tim Hortons Field at the 2022 Heritage Classic between the Buffalo Sabres and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Buffalo Sabres emerged victorious by a score of 5-2 with 3 goals in the third period. That was an exclamation point to cap off an amazing effort from the Buffalo Sabres. Very impressive, gutsy performance. It's going to be interesting to see the repercussions of this game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and if Austin Matthews ends up facing any disciplinary action for what his cross-check to the head of Rasmus Dahlin. Peyton Krebs and Vinny Hinostroza are the first and second stars of this game, and deservingly so. They each had a pair of goals for the Buffalo Sabres, the other goal coming from Tage Thompson, sealing the deal with an empty netter. And I have to say, this was an amazing experience to be here at the Heritage Classic, an amazing outdoor venue. I mean, just look around. It's a truly wonderful experience, and I would highly recommend this to anybody who has the opportunity to go to an outdoor game in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Jake Varco.